Good morning and welcome to your Wallops weather briefing. Well, unseasonably warm conditions continue this morning. As we look at our conditions from yesterday, we saw a high temperature of 87 degrees here at Wallops. That fell 1 degree short of our all-time record for May the 2nd, which was 88 degrees. Today's record, I think, will be broken as we only have a record of 83 degrees, and we're expected temperatures to reach around 87 degrees once again today. Yesterday we did see some locations get into the lower 90s, 91 degrees at Washington D.C., Richmond at 91, Baltimore also coming in with a 90-degree temperature. Everybody else generally running in the upper 80s, one exception, Ocean City at 82 degrees. Overnight last night, temperatures were in the 60s for most locations, 60 degrees at Richmond, 63 degrees here at Wallops. No measurable precipitation over the last 24 hours. And as of 9 a.m., we see many of our locations across the region getting up into the 70s already, 74 degrees here at Wallops under sunny skies. Upper level wind data from this morning's balloon release showing winds generally out of a west-southwest direction at the low levels of the atmosphere, keeping that westerly component all the way up to 25,000 feet, where we see a northwesterly wind at 17 knots. You can see winds pretty light all the way up through the column. First 25,000 feet. The highest wind that we do find is at the 1,000-foot level at 31 knots. Freezing level this morning way up there at 12,600 feet. Looking at our current surface analysis, a pretty similar look at what we saw yesterday. Surface high pressure off the southeast coast, bringing us a very strong southwesterly flow of warm air that will continue over the region as we go through the end of the week. Again, upper 80s expected once again for our daytime high temperatures here at Wallops. So we look in the center portion of the country, we see those thunderstorms once again in the Great Plains. We did see some tornadoes over the last couple of days over the Great Plains, and we'll see a chance of some severe weather once again throughout that region as a pretty deep upper level trough and a big surge of moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico combined to produce some severe weather in that region. But for us, that upper level ridge will continue over the eastern United States today, bringing us dry weather once again. Looking at our satellite imagery this morning, this is the infrared satellite. You can see all of the cooler cloud tops over the central portion of the country, but along the east coast, once again, we're seeing mostly clear skies. We are seeing a little bit of high thin cirrus cloudiness over the region this morning, and we'll continue to see some of those thin cirrus clouds throughout most of the day today, but again, they are pretty thin, and we'll see plenty of sunshine making their way through the cloudiness as we go through the day today. Looking at the next couple of days here at our forecast maps for this evening, dry weather conditions expected once again with mild conditions. Those low temperatures really not dropping all that much overnight tonight, expecting a low in the low to mid 60s. Then as we go into the day on Friday, we'll see a bit breezier condition develop as we'll see a strengthening pressure gradient as this area of high pressure and developing storm system over the Great Lakes region kind of tightens our pressure gradient over the Wallops region. We'll see a stronger southwesterly flow during the day on Friday. Could see a wind advisory as a result as well, with those winds potentially gusting up around 25 knots during the afternoon. As we get into the Friday evening time frame, that front will start to slow down as it moves closer to our region, and then by the day on Saturday, we'll see the front drop just to our south. We'll see some upper level energy producing the possibility of some scattered showers and even a possible thunderstorm during the day on Saturday. Not looking like a big rain event for us throughout the whole day. Those showers will be scattered and will likely not end up with much total precipitation from this event, with just some scattered showers. It will not be an all-day event for us, but probably more confined to the afternoon hours as we get a little bit more instability. Those chances for some showers and thunderstorms will likely increase during the afternoon. Looking at the next 24 hours, you can see partly cloudy skies expected to continue through tomorrow morning. Those temperatures once again up to around 87 degrees for us this afternoon. And those winds will be a little stronger today than what we saw yesterday. Southwesterly winds at 10 to 15 knots during the afternoon, potentially gusting up to 20. And like what we saw yesterday, we will see the potential for the sea breeze to make its way in along the coastal sections of the Delmarva Peninsula. So we are expecting a daytime high of 87 degrees, but we do see those winds shift out of a southerly direction at times this afternoon. Those temperatures could drop to around 80 degrees while that sea breeze is in effect. As we go into the evening hours and into the early morning hours of Friday, again expecting a low temperature of 64 degrees and then back up to around 70 degrees by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. As we go into the next couple of days, Friday expecting mild conditions once again with a high of 85 degrees. Friday night mostly cloudy, breezy, and mild with a low of 64. And then for Saturday, mostly cloudy, a chance of some scattered showers and a possible thunderstorm. And it will be a bit cooler on Saturday as we see more cloudiness in here and may develop a little bit of an easterly flow during the day as well. So about a 40 to 50% chance of some precipitation during the day on Saturday, and about a 20% chance of some of those showers containing a thunderstorm or two during the day as we go through the day on Saturday, particularly during the afternoon hours. Looking at the next 7 days, we're going to see those scattered showers in here on Saturday and Sunday as that slow-moving front moves through the region. Again, we'll see cooler temperatures for the weekend as well, but still above normal for this time of year. A normal temperature right around 68 degrees. We're expecting highs in the mid-70s through the weekend. And then as we get into the beginning of next week, that frontal boundary will finally kick out of the region, and we'll see temperatures in the low 70s to start the week. Mostly cloudy skies on Monday, but then mostly sunny conditions expected on Tuesday and Wednesday with high temperatures pretty comfortable in the low 70s. That'll wrap it up for today's weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow morning at 8:15 and at 10 a.m. Have a nice day.